Order. The next question, the member for Simcoe West.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Health. Speaker, I want to thank the Minister of Health and the Premier for ensuring that the Collingwood General and Marine Hospital remains on the government's radar. The hospital was included in the budget on the list of older hospital facilities supported for redevelopment and rebuild. Welcome as this news is, it has raised questions throughout the South Georgian Bay area. My constituents are asking me what it means since the hospital was also mentioned in the government's 2019 budget. So I asked the minister, can Collingwood expect a brand new hospital on the land that is being donated for that purpose? Or are we looking at a redevelopment on the current site? And does the minister have a timeline that she can share with my constituents?
Minister of Health.
Well, thank you very much to the member for the question, and our government is committed to making sure that our healthcare system has the tools and resources it needs in order to provide world-class care to all Ontarians. That's why in our recently announced budget we have included a revised capital plan which will see over $30 billion invested over the next 10 years, including an additional $3 billion in the 2021 budget in hospital infrastructure. The Collingwood redevelopment project will expand the level of patient-centred care we're able to provide, which will ensure residents' needs are being met close to their homes. So we are going to work closely with the Collingwood Hospital as they move through the stages of planning to ensure that improved patient care is at the centre of this significant investment. So we look forward to working with you and with your hospital to ensure that the residents of your community receive the excellent health care that they deserve.
Thank you very much. And the supplementary question.
Speaker, and back to the minister, and thank you, Minister, for that answer. Speaker, the minister will recall that this House last November unanimously supported my private member's resolution to support planning for hospital redevelopments in both Collingwood and Alliston. As would be expected, people in the southern end of my riding were disappointed to see that there was no mention of Stevenson Memorial Hospital in the recent budget, even though it was also mentioned in the 2019 budget. So can the minister assure my constituents that Stevenson Memorial Hospital remains on the drawing board, and can the minister provide a timeline of when we might expect shovels in the ground?
Minister of Health.
Thank you. Well, I can certainly assure the member that Stevenson remains on the drawing board. It is something that we are very committed to dealing with, and we're extensively consulting with the hospital as the planning progresses. As you know, the hospital recently moved from stage 1 to stage 2 in the ministry's capital planning process last year. So obviously it's important to remember, and I know you know this already, and that when you are planning for an investment of this significant, that you need to take the time to make sure that it gets done right. But it is moving forward, it is in stage 2, and we are committed to working with our hospital partners to make sure the investments are going to be carried out efficiently and at the right scale. Additionally, in 2020, we did provide a $1 million planning grant increase, which ensures that the total planning grant now is $1.5 million, which will assist the project moving further towards construction as they complete the planning.
Response?
So both hospitals are certainly within our sights and are certainly moving forward. Thank you for the question.